The boat ferry going in from Mexico to Texas. Only $3 across the river.
Greetings from Mexico.
How's the weather over there?
There. I got a freaking hand over back here.
Some more border crossers here. Yeah. Adventure time. Going up this sand canyon here. Oh yeah. People have been here once.
There's a nicer trail. Well, there's a trail on both sides.
Watch out for the cholo, whatever this is called. Oh, here's this. I don't know if this is moonflower or what this is. It would be my absolute pleasure, but you should come over here.
Oh, okay.
I'm happy to help anyone that asks for assistance.
Yeah, there's a mainline branch there. Thorny friends.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's much easier.
Yeah. Much easier. But I'm happy to help. John, need a hand?
Do you know what this flower is, Tom?
It looks like a moonflower to me, but I know that isn't it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Last time we were here, there wasn't anything blooming, which is weird because
It looks like Simpson weed, but not.
yeah.
Oh.
So I don't know if it's native or invasive. I don't know. But I'm gonna take a picture and research it and figure it out. Yeah, I mean that's why I'm saying I think it's a moonflower, but I don't know. So here we go, the abandoned wax factory. Ain't much to look at, but here it is.
I think this may be the pump house. Factory part, further back, huh? You got a good view of the pump and the big pump here.
Very cool. Old water wheel here. Pretty cool. I want to build a water wheel on our little creek just for fun.
That is really cool.
I mean, it won't do anything, but it'll be fun, you know. Old wax factory. Apparently somewhere there's a spigot that still works. I don't know where, but
There was a little bit of a spigot at that maybe pump house back there, but there wasn't any.
oh yeah. So who knows?
Scramble up into the canyon right there. Oh. Hey.
Yeah, no, I'll go up there in a little bit.
Who's that? Hi.
This is a pump house. That water will get pumped up to the wax factory from this water system of sorts. Doesn't look too inviting these days. Probably about 80 years old. You can see the top of a structure, the pump house, I guess. Wow. I am. Okay, we're gonna climb up that canyon wall. I don't know where that pump with the best tasting water is, because the water down there doesn't look too inviting. But maybe it's at the top. Not too shabby, hey?
There's a fresh sleeping bag in that shed there. Did you see that?
I mean, mine's a little wet, so I do an exchange. Climbing up the canyon here. This is actually a place where border crossers might cross. You see tennis shoes and old clothing. Saw a sleeping bag. So yeah, this could be a migrant crossing highway right here, actually. But we're in Texas, so hey, we're okay. Crazy, crazy. Cool desert plants. There's a pump house right there. Oh yeah. The Rio Grande right there.
Mexico?
Texas. Still trying to get to some of the pump house here, or the wax factory for the Candelia plant. Used to make wax for World War I and World War II. That's how they did waterproofing. Looks like we're getting to some structures over there eventually. Beautiful. That's some view. We're at the top of the wax factory. What's crazy is that somebody had to get this equipment here. I don't know if they got it downriver by burro. This is heavy equipment that they had to get here in the 20s and 40s is when this was probably last used. So just imagine having to haul this on a burro, maybe by raft, but I really doubt it. In the 40s they didn't have rafts. So I don't know how they got this here, but the wheel still moves. I mean, isn't that crazy that the wheel still moves?
Yeah.
This wheel's locked up, and the fan still moves too. Spin the fan for it, John. Sort of spins.
Sorta.
I don't know what kind of engine this is. I mean, I'm not an engine guy, but 3 spark plugs. Spark plugs look newer than anything else, but like I'm trying to find a date, but spark plugs made in USA. Probably not a lot of spark plugs are made in USA anymore. So.
Continental Motor Corp.
Oh, there you go.
I don't see a date on it. There's a number.
So I mean, you know, I was a little worried about that, but I don't really care. And so far, you know, we really haven't had a long, horrible day where we were like pushing it and not happy. I mean, you know.
I was just worried that we wouldn't be able to like fully enjoy this hike. Like when we were up here hiking, we'd be like, oh, we still have to go through.
Oh no, there's no way
we wouldn't have had time to probably do this.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, we wouldn't have done this.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
This is that one.
The Rio Grande. Well, should we go look at some of this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Guess that's just. See, I thought I saw something on that other canyon jut on the far side of the rapid, but I don't remember. I guess. I mean, it looked like something. I don't know what this was. Any guesses? Just an anchor or what?
I mean, this is taller.
Man, it's as tall as you. It's at least 3.5 feet tall.
Hello? I don't think it's very
Oh, it was a way to communicate with people out on the river, huh?
The old telephone.
Well, this is where they made it right here.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Look at those.
Yeah, there's that, and then another little, I won't call it building, but it's like, you know, it's like, where did the people even stay? This is the plant that this wax factory is all about. This is the Candela plant. Probably saying it wrong. But yeah, this spawned an industry. Lots of waterproofing with this plant. Pretty unique. Pretty cool too. This was a vat. Oh, cool. This was basically, they built the fire underneath. And this was, you know,
Oh, cool.
a tub, a metal tub. And then they built the fire underneath and boiled the wax off. And apparently they use a lot of creosote bush too, which burns pretty well, I guess.
Cool.
And then they would use the leftover candela plant to keep it burning, I guess.
Not many options.
Yeah, well, so I'm just so impressed this place is here,
Yeah.
but also like the people that were like, I guess the Americans that were operating this, where were they staying, you know? Like, were they in a canvas tent? Did they build like a little adobe hut? You know what I mean? That's where stuff would be burned. This is where they burnt the wax, Marcus.
I don't really know how.
Pretty
it
cool,
works.
huh?
That's really crazy.
Yeah.
So we're in there like a big vat and let it go down.
Yeah, and put it in water, which is what they needed the water
Yeah,
for.
it does, but then
And just
like
boil off
I
the
don't know,
wax, and
when
it
you
would be on the
feel
top, I
like
guess.
you
Which is,
don't have a
okay.
fingerprint,
and then
so
they'd
I'm
have the
not sure,
fire
like-
down here.
See, like, oh, no.
Wow.
Okay,
Pretty cool.
there you go.
So we've been following a pipe from the wax factory. I don't know if you can see it, but we've gone maybe a third of a mile. We're just following this pipe. I don't know where it goes, nobody does, but it's just crazy to think that all this was built almost 100 years ago, 80 years ago, 90 years ago. Just some hardy people. This may be the end of the video, but just thanks for joining us. If you like history like I do, hopefully you appreciate this. This is on mile 38 of the lower canyon to the Rio Grande. So here's where we're at right now. I think it's maybe 4:30, starting to get dark, and we still got hot springs to catch. So unless you see something really cool, thanks for hanging in with us, and have a great day. There's a steer, you probably can't see it, but just crossed the river. Our friends are in the hot springs. Steer's going towards camp. Don't know if you can see it in the dark, but going right towards our camp. Wow. That's awesome. Very cool.